Lordaeron.
Alright, so we've got a Paladin deck here. We love the defensive options here for their most likely aggro swarm. The corridor goes really well with us clearing, so we don't need both the qualities. Alright, got a lot of defensive options here in the early game against what I'd expect is going to be aggro. So it's going to be the Murloc, which is of course aggro.
Well met. Hail and well met.
So the question I have here is, do I want a Righteous Protector at all? I'm going to be Doomsayering almost positively next turn. But if I Doomsayer next turn, and he buffs us to a 3/3, and he has a 2/3. Yeah, we're gonna Divine Protector here this turn. Let him run into it, and then next turn we can Doomsayer without too much problems. Otherwise, the concern is if we don't play the Righteous Protector last turn, then this turn we Doomsayer burn coin, which we don't want to burn coin, because with the Righteous Protector up, he really can't get to the Doomsayer. If I don't have the Protector up and just the Doomsayer, he's got 5 on board, and there's quite a few ways for him to get 2 more damage. He can have a weapon, you know. He could have, he could have 4 different copies of weapons in here. He can also have a Dire Wolf. There's quite a few different things. He could have a Murloc. What do they call it? The ones that buff the damage. So that's the reason we played that way and save our coin. Alright, so most likely he doesn't have a play that's going to deal with this. He's only got 3 damage available.
Reporting for duty.
Sacrificial Silver Hand, I guess. Thank you for playing Silver Hand. We can corridor this turn. So now we've got board over him. He may have a corridor in his side as well. Call to arms. Okay, so he's got definitely a threat in the Knife Juggler that I want to deal with. The only question that I actually have here is, do I want to actually burn the Consecrate? I think I do. Yeah, I do. It's just, I don't want to do that trade there. I want to get through, but the 2 Divine Shields are pretty rough. So anyways, that's fine. We've still got a lot of defense in hand for his board rebuild, hoping that he doesn't Blessing with Kings this turn. Okay, so he plays the Rallying Blade. There's my Creeper. Getting close to turn 6. If he doesn't, turn 6 is, you know, the point where we can do a Wild Pyro, Blessing of Kings. And then the Dirty Rat's pretty good usually against Murlocs because they have a lot of battle cry types, and we negate their battle cries, so we're happy to do that. On this play, I think we're gonna just go ahead and create a dude, hold on to our Pyromancer. That's a Sea Giant. So we could... Well, we're going to have to deal with the Sea Giant. We know this. Now the question is, are we going to bait out 1 attack at 9, make him feel comfortable, and then show him the quality Pyromancer? I like it. think that if he sees that we don't deal with his board here, he's gonna feel emboldened to put everything on, which will make this a very
Reporting for
effective combo. And he attacks with the wow. Okay, now this is not gonna feel good for him. Let's just
Hail
give him
and
the
well
greeting.
met.
That was a lot of resources off his board. He's only got 2 cards left, and he lost the Sea Giant, the Murloc War Leader. He even attacked my 1/1 with the Sea Giant, which I did not expect. I think he was concerned about any kind of Spike Ridge Steed. He's just trying to keep the board clear of me Spike Ridge Steeding him, but let's go ahead and... Nice. Okay, so we pull out the Sunkeeper, which is really good. Now at this point, we can Blessing of Kings, 5, 6, but I think that's all we're going to do. We're just going to attack him and hold the Silver Hand Recruit for next turn. And our deck is better suited for the late game. We should be able to get to the late game in better shape than him. We still have Equality Doomsayer, so we can still... Now, not that these two work particularly good together, but... Alright, now we're getting into some of our gas. So he had his power spike, and now we get our power spike. We want to try to burn our hand down a little bit so we can't Divine Favor into a big hand. It's just at this point, you know, I could have done the coin there just to make sure to burn that out. Maybe I should have. That might have been a misplay. But we survived their early game onslaught. We, you know, don't get greedy just destroying the giant right away. We saw our health was high enough that we could take a 9 damage hit, and it emboldened him to play the rest of his board, and we took advantage of that with a larger board wipe. So hope you enjoyed the game, and stay tuned for the next time, okay? Take care.